Would Congress follow the Muslim League path in Kerala? It was recently that Indian Union Muslim League decided to bring back its doyen P.K. Kunyalikutti MP back in Kerala state politics. The veteran league leader had made it to New Delhi as MP last year after resigning his MLA-ship. But he miserably failed to make any impact at the NDA-thick Indian Parliament. Not only that his expectation to make his presence felt at the Parliament failed, but it got boomeranged also. He was warned by the party leadership for his abstention in crucial debates like Triple Talaq in the Parliament. Though the leadership had decided, Youth League, the youth wing of the party, is not happy about Kunyalikutti's return to Kerala politics. They ridicule the intermittent switching of their leader from assembly to parliament and back again. But in League, the decision of the party supremo Panakkad Haider Ali Shihab Thangal is ultimate. But there is dissent voice from Thangal family this time. Unheard of before, a decision of the party supremo is questioned, that too by his son. Haider Ali's son and Youth League leader Moeen Ali Shihab Thangal has urged the League leadership to reconsider the decision. Meanwhile, a few Congress MPs from Kerala also want to make a comeback to Kerala. They have been expressing their desire openly and covertly. The prominent Congress MPs who crave for a return are Vadagara MP K. Muralidharan, the Kannur MP K. Sudhakaran, and Attingal MP Adur Prakash. In fact, it's not a favorable political scenario back home that motivates them for a comeback. But as in the case of Kunyalikutty, these Congress MPs have nothing much to do in New Delhi. And with COVID-19 playing spoil sport, the opposition MPs are literally jobless in New Delhi. And for now, a reshuffle in the party is all likely thanks to the pathetic performance of the Congress at the civic polls. No wonder that there were separate posters in Kannur and Kozhikode with slogans demanding bringing K. Sudhakaran and K. Muralidharan back to save Congress in Kerala. The Congress leadership might consider their demand favorable for the fact that these two leaders are crowd pullers for the party. The efficacy of Mullapalli Ramachandran as KPCC chief and that of M.M. Hassan as UDF convener has already been questioned by party circles. It's 10% guaranteed that the League could win the by-election to Parliament once Kunyalikutty resigns as Malappuram MP. But is the sitting seat of Kannur, Vadagara and Attingal sure bets for the Congress to retain is doubtful. The result of the civic polls do not guarantee retention of the sitting seats for the Congress. But no matter whether they win or lose in the by-election, neither the Congress nor the left has anything much to do at the centre. The only impact in the event of Congress losing would be limited to having a political advantage to the LDF. But again, the by-election would be held along with the assembly polls due in April or May next year, and hence this won't matter. Hence, it is immaterial whether the Congress would lose 1, 2 or 3 of their MPs or Marxist gain. Impact is limited within Kerala only. It's up to the Congress High Command to decide. Some realignments in the Congress is imminent. Let's wait and see. Please subscribe the channel. Also, click the bell button to get the latest updates.